Rosie, not only are we going to have chips, we're going to have dip as well and some salsa to go with it, and put it all together, it's going to be fantastic.
Yum.
And my little tip, the thing that I love to do, whenever I'm baking chips in the oven, I always use some baking paper on the bottom. It stops anything from sticking to the tray. Now, Rosie, I'm going to get you to start on the actual dip.
Okay.
Cream cheese here, throw that in. I've got some gherkins here, some mushrooms and some sun-dried tomatoes.
Yummy.
I want you to take about half of what you've got there, pop them in as well. I've got a spring onion here and some coriander. Roughly chop this up as well and throw that in.
You got it.
And while you're doing that, I'm just going to get straight into these chips. I like to cook my chips with the skin on. Apparently, it's something to do with nutrition. Someone I've been hanging around with lately
Fibre.
is all talking about nutrition and fibre and healthy stuff that I should be putting more of in my diet. But I just love chips and I love the skin on them. And I find when you oven-bake chips, the skin actually holds them together a lot better. Now, these will go onto the tray here like that, and I just spread them straight out on the baking paper. Do I need to do this last potato, Rosie? Yes.
Yes.
The answer is yes, because
always
there's
yes.
two of us here and we both love chips equally as much, and I think if I didn't have enough chips on the tray, there might be a bit of an argument, mightn't there?
We don't argue.
No, we don't. So on these go, and the chorizo sausage, one of my favourite things. Now, the Spanish will probably get all upset and say, Adrian, you can't put chorizo sausage on the chips.
I can already hear them writing letters.
They complain about everything. You know, if you put chorizo sausage in a paella, you will get the embassy, the Spanish embassy, knock on your door telling you can't do it. But, you know, we're in Australia now. If we want to put sausage on a tray of chips, we can do that and get away with it.
You'll never be allowed in Benidorm again.
Well, maybe I won't go there. Maybe the food here in Australia is so much better, I won't have to go there. Well, I can't say that. They're all really lovely. I've got some very good Spanish friends, and when they hear this, they'll have a good old laugh. You've got everything into there, which is perfect. A little bit of coriander to go in there as well, and some spring onion. Bust it up, Rosie.
Oh.
Just bust it up. The Maggi Mix will rip it all apart. While you're doing that, Rosie, I've got some extra virgin olive oil. I'll drizzle plenty of this over the top. Now, if you wanted to, you could use duck fat, you could use the coconut oil, but extra virgin olive oil is fantastic on chips. Plenty of salt on there as well because, as you know, salt loves chips and chips love salt. On it goes like that. And some pepper goes on there as well. Now, I'm going to mix that up just a little bit with my fingers. And you know what? I've got enough oil on there to cover the lot. Now, this is going to go in an oven set at 200 degrees Celsius, about 12 to 15 minutes. That's going to whiz around. We'll pop it into a bowl. And while that's whizzing around and this is baking up, we'll make a salsa to bring the whole lot together. Into the oven we go. Rosie, look at this.
Whoa, they look good. They're the chunky style, aren't they?
This is the only way to have them. When I come home, I cook these up for my boys and they just go nuts. On it goes. Look at that.
Oh, they look unreal. You've given me the smallest bowl possible to mix this salsa, but that's fine.
I know it'll keep you busy for a while. Now, if you want to spoon some of the salsa on top of there, I like to serve it with something fresh. Yeah, that's just...
Love it. Right on the top.
Right on the top.
Well, you said it is loaded, isn't it?
Exactly, exactly. That's like loaded up completely. That looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, Rosie, we're going to try this with the dip as well. I'll grab some of this potato here. It's nice and hot. Into the dip like that.
Can't wait to taste this.
It is a killer dip. It is fantastic. Lots of flavour in there. I love the mushrooms and the semi-dried tomatoes and the pickle there for the acidity as well with the potatoes.
A chorizo chip. I'm not sure if you invented that or if that's been going on for a while, but that's deadly.
You know what, Rosie? I reckon I could live on this every day of the week. It'd be delicious.
Then many nutritionists would die.
What a way to go.